Today we're on a 24-hour food challenge exploring one of the best street food meals in the world. That not only is one of the most delicious, but also has one of the biggest variety amongst any meal, and also, of course, starts at an insanely low price of just 27 cents. Now, with that said, seeing that it is my first day here in Mexico City, I don't necessarily know where to find the best tacos. So what I'm gonna do is just do it the local way, walk around and see where this adventure takes us. This is the best part of not really having any plan, is you just come across things like this. Like there's stands stretching from here to it looks like all the way down like the entire massive street here. So welcome everybody to a market that I don't know what the name is. Now, knowing myself, this market is like huge. So I'm just gonna put a 1-minute timer on and show you guys around slash find my taco spot. So of course we have the incredibly fresh vegetables over here. Things I have never seen before. Oh my gosh, and what is this? Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo se llama esta?
Chicharrón.
Chicharrón. Wow. Oh, gracias, amigo. Oh, muy rico. Oh, what an awesome and nice dude giving me this massive sample of chicharrón. Wow, any type of nut you can think of. Handmade helado. The most beautiful watermelon I've ever seen. Different types of electronics, toys literally everywhere. Ray-Ban sunglasses. Any type of clothing you can think of as well. You see, that's a children's playground. Behind me, this is Bobby's playground. And then this taco station here that just... Oh man. Oh my gosh, there's so much energy. Like, look at all these people behind me eating. ¿Puedo tocar los tacos para llegar?
Sí.
Sí, bueno, sí, un taco longaniza y un taco campechano. Okay, so I wish I could sit here, but I actually have to take them to go because this place is so freaking popular.
Bobby.
Sí. Bobby.
Vale, mamá.
Sí, sí. Gracias. Things are a little bit magical in Mexico with tacos. The first taco we have in front of us is a taco longaniza, which is a sausage found in many different types of cultures, but this Mexican sausage is more so, let's say, spicier. The next one is a campechano. Now, a campechano combines several different types of meat, usually beef and pork, into one delicious looking package. And on the side here we have an entire bolsa of salsa roja. Unfreaking believable. Oh god, I mean, I'm honestly kind of scared to open this sauce here because, like, if you guys remember in the train video, so I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna be incredibly careful. Let's not spill this on myself, shall we? I have the packet open. Now we have to somehow get this very liquidy moisture here onto the taco without drenching. Pray for me, everyone. Oh lord. Oh gosh. Do not come out. Do not come out a lot. Do not come out. Oh, look at how beautiful that turned out. Just another day in the park with my bag of salsa. Beautiful. All right, longaniza with salsa roja. So I'm trying to like process what I just tasted. So in the French cuisine, for example, when people eat cheese, which is already strong, which is already very tasty, they also drink wine that's paired with the cheese. And what this does is it almost brings out multiple tastes of the cheese, transforming it to a flavor you would have never tasted unless you had drank wine with that cheese. But let me tell you guys, with Mexican salsa, and specifically this one on the longaniza, it was like a hit just like at you. All right, next up is the campechano massive taco. Holy bomb of spice and flavor. I honestly feel like I'm in an absolute playground where instead of like different slides to slide down, you know, at a kid's playground, there's just taco vendors everywhere. So goal, story of my life, I don't necessarily know where I am right now, but I want to try a taco that I haven't had before. Tacos de canasta. Buenos días. Quiero 2 tacos de canasta.
Sí, 14.
So awesome. Hola.
Hi. Hola. Hi.
¿Cómo estás?
You're a YouTuber?
Sí, sí.
Cool.
Gracias. Oh man, just taking a look at this plate right here. This is everything that I love about street food. This is a tacos de canasta, literally meaning basket tacos. They're an oily tortilla stuffed with soft stewed filling. Now these specifically here are 2 tortillas packed with what looks to be one a refried bean and the other, it looks like beans, but there also seems to be like some sort of pork in there. I have no words. I've honestly never had a taco like this before. Like the texture of the filling on the inside, I don't think it's gonna sound too appetizing for people, but it tastes almost like a mushy, kind of soupy, almost like baby food substance. If baby food tasted good. Like normally when you have a taco, you taste the meat and it's either fresh or delicious or well seasoned, but this thing, it's just like an explosion. Just sitting here in this quite dark spot, eating at like a bar-like setup with a guy singing next to me and Coca-Cola like bottles here too. The only thing I can say is this day is getting started off right. Oh my gosh, I mean, words cannot describe how good I feel after those 2 last tacos. However, with that said, right now I'm in the kind of like historical district center of Mexico City. To be honest, things around here are a little bit more touristy and a little bit just overall less local. However, the guys that I met in line, we talked after and they gave me a recommendation. I wanted to ask you, do you have any like recommendations for best taco spots in Mexico City?
The best.
The best
any place.
But the best taco is tacos al pastor.
Those are like top notch.
They're top
Yeah,
notch?
yeah.
Pastor for 6 pesos. Yes. Quiero 3 pastor.
Para llevar.
Gracias. When I heard my friend say al pastor at the last place, my face literally like lit up. And that's because, ladies and gentlemen, if there's one taco you should try in Mexico, it's taco al pastor. Now, if you don't know what a taco al pastor is, it's a shawarma spit grilled meat that was brought by Lebanese immigrants to Mexico. Now, what's so unique about taco al pastor here is it takes spices from Middle Eastern cuisine, but also from traditional Mexican cuisine. There's a few flavors that you have in your life that you just will always remember. This right here, combining the meat with cilantro, with finely chopped onions and pineapple. This is one of those flavors. Now, also on the table, we have all these different types of salsa here, ranging from a red salsa to, I believe this is a salsa based of guacamole, to pico de gallo, to some onions, to lime. I wasn't gonna use it the first bite that I ate, but now I think I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Oh my gosh, just picking this up. If there was one word to describe this, I would say vibrant. Literally, 10 different flavors are just attacking me from all different ways. You have the sweetness of the pineapple, to the rich fatty flavor of the meat, to the fresh yet kick of different salsas, to the wonderful aftertaste of that cilantro. I'm in Mexican heaven right now. There's few videos that have just like ignited my soul like this. But anyway, the other thing is we don't really have too much of a direction again. So my thought is pretty much in every country around the world, one kind of hack to find cheap and also delicious food is to go to a street food market. All right, so welcome everybody to supposedly one of the best markets in Mexico City, Mercado de Coyoacán. Now, supposedly this market is comprised of 2 floors ranging from anything of like textiles slash souvenirs like this, to different types of fruits, to of course street food. Now, other than that, I don't really know too much about this market, so I'm just gonna walk around and let's see what we find. Let me tell you, this market just like feels and looks vibrant. Like, look at all this yellow around me right now. ¿Tienes tacos?
No, caballero.
No.
Tacos en la otra nave. Todo lo que es antojo de ese lado.
Perfecto, gracias. Okay, so supposedly the tacos are this way. I feel like I'm just too tall for this market. ¿Tienes tacos?
¿Tacos?
Sí.
Ahí, mira.
Ah, bueno, gracias. Hola. Buenos días.
Buenos días. Ahora sí. Ay,
Bueno.
ahora sí chocamos, ¿eh?
Bueno. Súper divertido.
¿Usan algo de desayunar quesadillas, sopes gordas, tacos de guisado.
Bueno, gracias. Quiero tacos.
Tacos de guisado
Sí.
tengo de pechuga en morita,
Ok.
huevo con salchicha, brócoli,
Wow. ¿Cuál es el mejor?
pechuga en morita.
Tres tacos, por favor.
¿Tres?
Sí, tres. Sí. I think I found the spot to be at. But anyway, on my plate, I went with 3 tacos guisado, which, if I understood correctly, the woman told me is basically a slow-cooked and stew made with whatever they have for the day. Now, also on the tacos, there's frijoles, and I decided to put a salsa.
Esta pica muchísimo y esta pica más o menos.
Ah, bueno. Okay, gracias. Just a tiny bit on there. So anyway, these things are absolutely enormous, like dripping with juices. I don't want to open my eyes. Holy crap. I mean, I don't know how to describe to you guys how special it is when you find a street food that's just made from, the only way that you can describe it is love. Like biting into this taco, you're tasting something that they worked on for hours. Oh my God. And another thing is, these tacos, I can hardly pick up. Like, this is a double taco. And, oh my God. Like, look at how thick. I can't believe that happened at that timing. That was like literal perfect timing of thickness. Life is so good.